Being misunderstood is lonely. It cuts deep. It isolates. It tests your soul most fear it. They hide. They change. They apologize for being themselves. But courage means standing, even when no one gets you, even when you are alone, even when they judge misunderstanding, is a sign that you are different, that you are growing, that you are on your own path. The world wants you to fit in, to be like everyone else, to blend in and stay quiet. But you are made to stand out, to be bold, to be true to yourself, the courage to be misunderstood is the courage to be authentic, to speak your truth, to live your truth. It means accepting that not everyone will understand, that some will reject you, that some will fear you, but their fear is not your burden. Their rejection is not your failure when you have courage. You don't need approval. You don't need applause. You don't need agreement. You need only yourself, your truth. Your strength misunderstanding is often the price of greatness, the cost of being real, the fee for freedom. When you choose courage, you accept discomfort, you accept loneliness, you accept being different. You no longer chase acceptance. You chase truth, you chase integrity, you chase meaning. Being misunderstood means you lead, even when no one follows. You speak truth, even when no one listens. The world fears what it does not understand. It attacks what it cannot control. It mocks what it cannot imitate. But you are not here to please the world. You are here to please your soul. The courage to be misunderstood is the courage to live free, to live fully, to live authentically. Won't always be popular. You won't always be liked. You won't always be understood, and that's okay, because your path is not theirs. Your mission is not theirs. Your life is not theirs. Stand firm. Stand tall. Stand unshaken. Your courage will inspire. Your strength will attract. Your truth will resonate. Not everyone will follow, but the right ones will. You don't need everyone. You need the right few. Courage to be misunderstood is courage to be yourself. No matter what, misunderstanding often comes from fear, fear of change, fear of truth, fear of challenge, fear what shakes their world, what questions their beliefs, what exposes their weaknesses. They react with judgment, with criticism, with distance. But remember, their reaction is their own battle, not yours to fight. You fight your own battle, the battle to be true, to be brave, to be real. The courage to be misunderstood is a choice to prioritize your soul over there. Comfort it means living your values, even when they conflict with the crowd, even when it makes you stand alone. You will face resistance. You will face doubt. You will face rejection. But these are signs, not signs of failure, but signs of progress. You are breaking new ground. You are forging a new path. You are becoming yourself every moment you stand firm, every time you choose courage. You grow stronger. You show the world and yourself that you are unshakable because the truth you carry is worth more than their approval. Keep standing, keep speaking, keep being. Your courage lights the way. For others who feel misunderstood too, you are not alone. Even when it feels like it, this courage is the seed of greatness, of freedom, of peace. The courage to be misunderstood is also the courage to face your own doubts, to face your fears of rejection, your fears of failure, your fears of loneliness. It means looking inside and trusting what you find, trusting your values, trusting your vision, trusting your heart, because the deepest misunderstanding can come from within. You might doubt yourself, question your path, wonder if it's worth it. But courage means pushing past that, standing tall in your truth. Even when your mind fights you, you are your own fiercest critic and your own greatest ally, choosing virtue over validation, choosing truth over comfort, choosing courage over fear. That is the journey. That is the fight. That is the freedom. When you embrace being misunderstood, you stop living for others and start living for yourself. And that changes everything. You become a light, a beacon of truth in a world of noise. You don't need their understanding. You need your own clarity. You don't need their acceptance. You need your own peace. You don't need their approval. You need your own courage. This is your life, your choice. Your courage. Being misunderstood is part of growth, part of becoming who you are meant to be. It separates the true from the crowd, the brave from the fearful. You will lose some along the way. Friends, fans, comfort, but you gain something far greater. Self-respect, freedom, authenticity. The courage to be misunderstood is the courage to live without apology, to walk your path alone if you must, to stand by your truth even in silence. You learn to trust your inner voice more than the loud voices outside. You find peace in solitude, not in the noise of approval. Every moment of misunderstanding is a moment of self-discovery, a test of your conviction, a step toward your purpose. So when they don't understand you, smile quietly, because it means you are on your own way, your own mission, your own truth. The courage to be misunderstood is the ultimate form of self-love, self-honor, self-faith. It's knowing that your worth does not depend on their view, but on your own inner light. The courage to be misunderstood is the courage to keep going, even when the path is lonely, even when the world doubts you. It's the courage to say no, to compromise, to conform. It's the courage to say yes to your values, to your vision, to your truth. You are not here to fit in. You are here to stand out, to be bold, to be real, to be free. The world will always try to define you, to label you, to box you in, but you hold the power to break those chains, to rewrite your story, to live on your own terms. This courage is rare, but it is yours to claim. It is your birthright, your strength, your freedom. So stand firm, speak your truth, live unapologetically, because the greatest victory is to be yourself. In a world that tries to make you someone else, you have the courage, you have the power, you have the truth. Now go live it, be it.